Guys, Jess from Knockout Print Shop, and today I have for you my August 2019 plan with me. We're just going to call it that. I'm going to get clever with it. So I'm just going to go through my full spreads for the month of August, share with you my process, how I did things, how I use my planner, and all that. So let's start with the monthly. So in the monthly, I used it pretty lightly like I usually do. Most of it is content planning. I do always use my little contact guides, so icon stickers, so that I remember to change my contacts. Even with this, I often don't change them when I'm supposed to. I used our month labels here to plan out content, emails, videos, things like that. I used what is our usual kind of like appointment labels that are typically used in the weekly here in the monthly to designate emails because of a great idea by one of our customers. I was chatting with on Instagram, and she asked if these fit in the monthly, and I'm like, well, let me go see. Yeah, they do, but they're a little small. But I'm like, this is brilliant because they're kind of two-tone. I can put E for email on this side and write the specifics of the email, the title of the email on the other side. So that came in really handy. So thank you to you guys. They're awesome customers that always give us great ideas. I think we maybe in the future might make these month size, but like the weekly stuff fits in the month because the space is bigger than the columns. So you can always use your weekly stuff in your monthly view. So you see that, then you can see I used our dividable washi, which is one of my favorite stickers to mark off when we had a sale and when we took our trip home to Chicago and when we're going to Alabama, and just use this little striped flag to mark when my coaching client pays me. So that's it for my monthly. Again, don't use it too much. So my weeklies started off with just massive list making. So this was the first week of August. I threw up my priority header here and just kind of labeled each day's number one priority. You have a weekend banner here. I kind of mixed and matched classic with bubble headers. Not sure that I like this. And then just used our small check boxes to make running to-do lists. I did highlight a few things here with functional shapes like meetings and things like that. Used our little mini post-it note guys or sticky notes. Some other shapes here, the scallop boxes, I like to use those sometimes, and just some icons to bring to attention different tasks. I always like our bullet journal hexagons just to, again, bring attention to a task. And that was pretty much it. I have my quote sticker down here. The weekly focus I never use. This is actually like weekly highlights. One of you guys had suggested we make a thing here that says highlights, which I love that idea. And I should have used my sidebar grid thing, but I didn't. So I just kind of wrote down my highlights here. I started an Instagram story challenge where I wanted to post on Instagram stories every day. So I used a habit tracker here, a week one, but I haven't really been using those that much. And I don't know that I liked this idea. Then I always have my weekly action steps here from my goals, and I just designate it with the goal mini hexes and write each of the goal, like P for personal, stuff like that. So that was my sidebar, and that's pretty much it. So lots of list making on this. Marked off when we went camping here. I'm loving the dividable washi a ton. And again, just icons and shapes to bring attention to things. Week 2 was very similar. This week I only with to do bubble headers. This was actually, again, here where I have my highlights. I should have used that here. Usually I write highlights up there, but I didn't. Check boxes to indicate, running to-do lists. And again, using the striped shapes to note when I had stuff. Why did I put the Facebook Live thing both days? We only had it once. I don't know why I did that. So nothing really too big here. Again, just used a lot of these. Went to as usual, my two-tone kind of color scheme, and then used the bottom. So most of this is work stuff. And then down here is usually personal things I need to go, errands I need to run, food we need to make, things that are more home related and personal. And then even though I had running lists, I did use some icons down here to bring attention to tasks I didn't want to forget that I needed to see a picture, a little icon picture of. Have another quote sticker here, and then same as usual with my weekly goal action steps. So I think it's really important if you are doing any kind of goal setting, it doesn't have to be something epic, but to have one little step you can achieve for each of those things. I think that 6 goals or 6 areas of life is a little too much to have goals for, but I've been doing it for a while now, so I'm kind of sticking with that and keeping it very simple. The third week, I went to time blocking. I don't really know why I did this. I just decided to kind of take a look at again where my time was going. I think that ship has sailed for me with time logging, and I'm kind of like not feeling it makes me any more productive or anything like that. It's just something to write in my planner. Although I will say the one thing I do like about doing this is I did this in my passion planner last year, and I never looked at my passion planner again until I did my review video. And I liked being able to flip back and kind of see, oh, this time of year, this is what we were doing and spending our time, this is how busy we were, things like that. So it kind of gave me a good like reflecting back to give me some perspective. So I think that could be useful if you're like documenting your life, using time logging as a way to look back and, you know, see trends and see when you did things. For this week, I also wrote like a rise time, the time I woke up every day, just to kind of keep track of that, especially because these guys only start at 6 a.m. So I was just kind of see when I woke up versus when the time block started. Use the bottom for kind of like top 3 things to focus on. I do like the daily boxes for that. That's been a new thing this year that I've really used and liked, is having using these daily boxes for top 3, even though they're at the bottom. When I use the time strips, I still kind of am only looking down here for to-dos. So it is pretty clean. Now, I didn't just do these 3 things. I still kept a running to-do list, I think, maybe even on a scrap piece of our paper, our grid paper or something, not in my planner. But so these are just the 3 things I like had to get done. Same thing over here. Use this one to note my brother's birthday, my weekly action steps, my highlights. Use this weekend banner here. We went on 2 hikes, so I used a little hike icon. And yeah, I mean, this half of our week is always busier than this half. So pretty much I don't even use the second half of my planner. Okay, so then we go to week number 4. August was a long month. So this is the week I tried to do time blocking. I used my planner in conjunction with my art journal, bullet journal, to do time blocking where I predetermine set times for different categories of tasks. And I used our clear time strips, blocked out the time. And then same thing here. I used a washi strip from our old Easter kit and did my top 3 tasks down here. Blocked off when we went to Chicago to surprise our family. Highlights. I did use my daily task thing here for the 3 days we were in town, and my action steps here. So you can watch, I don't know if the time block video will go on before or after this, but you can listen to that to hear my thoughts on that practice. Okay, and then now we're to the current week that I'm filming this, and I used bubble to-do headers up here, blocked out our camping trip we're going to take this weekend. Use a little car icon to just note when we're leaving for a trip. At the time of this filming, I still haven't set my weekly goals, and it's Tuesday. I need to get on that. And then I went back to using our outline boxes, because at the end of the day, I just love our outlined boxes. I'm kind of using a time blocking situation here, not using it by time, but chunking tasks. So there was admin work, film videos, new releases, and just kind of the reason I staggered these was for design reasons, not for anything else. This kind of layout makes it look like I have done nothing all day, but in reality, yesterday was super busy, but admin work encompassed a lot of other things I was doing, which I'll show you I used in conjunction with, for the first time ever since I bought this years ago, my weekly Kickstart. So I was just like running lists. This was like all stuff that I needed to get done this week, and I was just running lists and then put it on my planner as admin work. So again, using this top half, blocking out categories of tasks, bringing, again, attention to things that were specific with different icon stickers, and then using this bottom part so far just to note personal stuff. And we talked about that already. So that was my August planning. That's how it went. So it kind of morphed throughout the month. It went from massive just running to-do lists to time logging to time blocking to kind of like task blocking. I don't know, we'll just call it that. So that is how my month went. Looking forward to seeing where September goes. September is my birthday and our shop's anniversary, so it should be a fun month. And I think I'll probably do a video for you guys on my September goal setting and reflection. I haven't been doing those lately. I know they're not the most exciting ones to watch. But that's it, guys. Let me know your thoughts. How did your August go? Do you have any questions for me about how I used my planner this month? Yeah, how did you use your planner this month? Let me know below, and I will see you guys in the next video.